Hello guys, in this video we'll quickly look at installing Visual Studio Code. While it's easier to use the PowerShell command utility and the PowerShell ISE, it's a good practice to use some sort of editor which gives you a lot more flexibility to write complex programs in PowerShell. So let's go ahead and see how we can install Visual Studio Code. This is their web page. I'm just going to go download the stable build, and that's going to start a download. There it is down the bottom, so I'll wait for it to finish. So it's all downloaded. I'm just going to run. There we go. With the license agreement, I'm just going to install it in the default location. That's what I'm going to call it, and looks good. Install. There we go, it's finished, and I'm going to launch Visual Studio Code so I can just show you some configuration. It looks pretty much like Visual Studio if you used Visual Studio before. I'm going to try and squish it in. Here, that's welcome page. It comes up every time you open Visual Studio Code. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go to this icon here. Extensions, that's what we're looking for. And I'm going to install a extension for PowerShell. Alright, so the one I want to install is the one from Microsoft, just here. Just going to install. So if this is not installed and activated, you don't get any context-based help. Like as you're typing the command, you don't get the autofill. So this one allows that to happen. I should have actually. It's installed, it's asking me whether I want to use the dark theme or PowerShell ISE theme, which is the default. I'm just going to use the current, so it goes back to the dark theme. It's all set. Extension PowerShell. I'm just going to create a new file and just gonna save that as. So here I've created a PowerShell folder, and I've created a test.ps1 file. So if I try to do a write host, you see how it's got context-based help, and it tells you the rest of the syntax. That wouldn't happen if I disable the extension that I just installed. None of this would come up. So we'll use this to do all the scripts that we would be creating henceforth. I'll be creating them like this, and we'll be running them from within the terminal. Here, just the console from Visual Studio Code. We'll write code here. So I'm just gonna say hello and save this. And I'm in this folder, so if I could do test.ps1, and it should print the output, right? So that's how we'll be doing this going forward, so we can see what's going on in real time. This is all I had in mind for this video.
To start a conversation, leave a comment to this video. Hit the bell icon if you'd like to be notified every time I upload a video. Don't be a miser, share it with others.